right, what is up, what is up, what is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here for some more of our Ohio State Sim season. The Buckeyes are 3-0. Already had a bye week as well. Now week number 5. And heading on the road for the first time. And also beginning Big Ten play. So a chance to see them in their road white jerseys. Headed up to East Lansing, Michigan for an opportunity to play the Michigan State Spartans. And excited to bring this one to you here. And we're going to kick this thing away. McClarty, the punter, will be the one to boot it away. Remember, new head coach Jonathan Smith coming over from the, I believe, Oregon State, Oklahoma State, something. He was at another OSU, I remember. Here's Nate Carter here. He is the top weapon, the running back. Aiden Childs, sophomore quarterback, 6'3", 217 out of California, will be manning the roost here. Carter will get the first play of the game. Their top receiver is, if I can find him, Montori Foster Jr., a senior out of Lakewood St. Ed's, actually. Hey, Kit, welcome in. Are you already somewhere else, or are you still waiting to get on a plane? They'll try a reverse, and it's blown up by Davison Igbinosin. Tuimolao over there as well. 3rd and 4. Hey, Mitchell, welcome in. Go Browns. And Buckeyes. Childs now motion from the right side. Aiden back to pass. He'll throw left side. Caught. Hit hard by Igbinosin. But it's caught by the tight end, Jack Velling. He is their superstar on offense. As again, every team in the entire game has at least one superstar on offense and one on defense. Carter tries the right side, and Sonny Styles waiting there for him. Aiden Childs with an I formation behind him. Nate Carter dotting the I. They'll go play action. Simon Boot goes on across the middle. There's Montori Foster in a nice play as Childs converts a big first down there off the play action. There is the sophomore, Aiden Childs. See how he does in the system, and they're going to go hurry up here. Landed in Oakland. Okay. Napa County. Okay. Enjoy wine country. Out of the pistol, they'll go play action. He'll boot to the left side, then fire in rhythm. Left side, caught wide open again. Foster beats Igbinosin down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. Montori Foster Jr. has a first down inside the red zone, actually inside the gold zone now, and Childs will go out of a shotgun here. Motion coming from his running back, Nate Carter. Left side throw, touchdown! He beat Denzel Burke. The top of your screen, and that is a touchdown right there for Gates, who I'm not sure if that person's real or not. There he is, Antonio Gates. He just has the wrong jersey number. I wonder if that's the Antonio Gates. It says Antonio Gates Jr., but Childs with a nice ball. Again, just way too much cushion there given up by Denzel Burke. No idea what's happening now. Sounds like a great chance to go to Napa and get some wine. That's what I would do. Or you go to Sausalito. There, you know that's my spot. Love me some Sausalito. All right, well, an opening and effective drive for the Spartan offense. And now we'll see what the Buckeyes can do. They've won each of their games bigly, but again, everything changes when you go A, on the road, and B, in the Big Ten. Now, here comes an option keeper. I think we're going to get an eligible man up field. You see Josh Simmons there went too fast. I think that's what we're going to get. And that's exactly what we're going to get. And it was Josh Simmons. And he's going to get 5 yards down the field during that little RPO look. And so back him up for the Buckeyes. Will Howard now in a shotgun. Travion Henderson in here. Quick RPO to the right side. Blocker can't quite get it. Tate gets the 5 back. 2nd and 10 coming. We see here Sparty is the 18th toughest place to play in the country. Play action pressure all up in his face. There are 4 Spartans there. And a big time rush. That's Chris Boggle, the defensive lineman, now in his 6th season. I would say it feels like he's been in Michigan State forever, and he has. And Boggle gets in there. That's a play I'm not a big fan of it. It's actually a play action screen, and it just takes so long to develop. They'll go play action again. Right in his face, hit as he throws, and it bounces off a helmet. 4th and 18. And Sparty is jacked after that opening drive. Buckeyes end up losing a total of 8. And McClarty's going to have to punt this one away. Big time punt for McClarty there. Nice coverage all the way down the field. Jermaine Matthews got there. That was a big flip of the field. And now we'll see if the Buckeye defense can start a little better. Hurry up and wait. At least you're on the clock, right? Nate Carter will try the left side. Cody Simon there with a nice defensive stop. Quick little swing pass to the right side. Nobody's out there with Carter. Still no Buckeyes in the picture, but a nice job by Denzel Burke getting around the blocking receiver to make that play, and now all of a sudden a 3rd down. See if the Buckeyes can stand up here. Double tight ends to the right side. They'll go up the middle, and they'll blow it up. Nice blow. Oh, no, he's broken the tackle for a 1st down. Cody Simon met Nate Carter in the backfield, but credit Nate Carter with keeping the legs churning and had no business getting the 1st down, but he did. And again, right now Michigan State just seems to have a slightly higher level of give a damn as this game starts here. Just freshly into it, 7 minutes into the game. They'll go to the backup running back, and he's going to be blown up for a couple. That is Jackson McCaig, I believe, on the carry, the backup running back. Up the middle again, Carter, and he's got another 1st down. Big time hit by Downs. Ball comes out, but they will say that Carter was already down. Yeah, you're right. They have had a couple of slow starts early on. A couple of pulling linemen, and it's blown up in the backfield. Nice pursuit there. Kenyatta Jackson. So even Ohio State is already to a couple of backups here as they try to rotate that defensive line, keep them fresh. Here's a little double mug nickel look. The right side is not going to be there. Nice tackle in space by the nickelback Jordan Hancock. Fast and furious here now. Under 6 to play, 1st quarter. Aiden Childs alone in a backfield. The sophomore's got good time. He'll go over the middle, and it's caught, but then dropped. That's the tight end, Velling. And credit the Ohio State defense that time with being able to get the stop, as he was popped pretty hard, and he missed the punter. Fortunately, that one's going to go out of bounds at the 18. Will Howard and company back out onto the field. Let's see if the offense can get a 1st down this time. You're right, it took even a couple drives against Marshall to get a 1st down. Howard over the middle, got his man, Abuka. There's the 1st down, and more. Abuka with some speed at the 35. Call up the 37, and a 1st down, Buckeyes. Howard now, out of a shotgun once again. Back to pass, quick little RPO left side, got his man. That's caught very quickly. That's going to be Carnell Tate for a gain of 7 on the RPO look. The RPO is very clean, at least if they can get it off before that lineman gets downfield. Here's Judkins for a 1st down. Quinshawn with his 1st carry, and he's got a great run inside Michigan State territory now to the 44-yard line. Howard in a shotgun once again. Snap back, Seth McLaughlin. Now they'll go Travion. Travion left side, and he'll pick up 3. The 1-2 punch of Travion Henderson and Quinshawn Judkins is truly something that in real life I think Ohio State fans are going to love. Here comes Henderson again. He's got a 1st down following his all-pro left guard, Donovan Jackson, probably another 1st-round pick. There's probably like 5 or 6 first-round picks on this Ohio State roster right now. Right side throw. Got him, man. What a throw to the freshman. He'll be a 1st-round pick, Jeremiah Smith. And he caught that thing, and now they're going to go hurry up here. Howard's got him in the hurry up, and now they'll take a quick gainer to the left side. McLaughlin snaps it back. They'll give it to Henderson, and he'll be blown up in the backfield. Really nice pursuit by the defensive line that time. Don't have a real number for 78. He must be fake. Here comes Judkins. Nope. That was the wrong read as Howard tried to keep it on the option keeper, and he'll be blown up in the backfield. That's Daquan Dowse, also a 6th-year defensive tackle. So deep on the defensive tackle, and there's a blitz coming. Boggle again, just rushing from the edge, and Howard with just no time to throw. Josh Fryer got whipped on the right tackle side. And Chris Boggle having a very nice first quarter. You can see there Fryer just has no chance. And Howard gets drilled, not even looking, and Jaden Fielding will come in from 45 to attempt the first points of the game here for the Buckeyes. Fielding's kick is up, and it is good. So a little bit better offensive showing, and then a couple of ill-timed offensive line plays, and a bad quarterback read from Will Howard. Has 7-3 here. Can appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel. Kit joining in chat here as he's on another rotation, living the life of that private jet pilot. Home for a while, gone for a while. Home for a while, gone for a while. We do appreciate all of our subscribers. Picked up a couple more in the last few days. We appreciate that. Very excited. Thank you to those folks. Also the folks who've been around us from the very beginning. We are grateful for you as well. Live simulated sporting events with live original commentary. Only place you can find it on YouTube, at least that we have found. We do all the Browns games, some NFL, doing our Ohio State football sim right now as well, using the new college football game from a PlayStation 5. And that's how the first quarter trickles to a close. 7-3, Sparty, the only touchdown of the day. And you can see the statistics. Ohio State only running for 3 yards, but most of that, again, in college, anytime that the quarterback gets sacked, they take it as though the quarterback had a negative run. Over the middle, caught for a first down. That's the tight end Velling. Jack Velling, a junior out of Seattle Prep School. He'll line up on the right side along with another tight end. They'll go heavy, run that direction, and Denzel Burke does a great job of stopping the run from his cornerback spot. Already 10 handoffs for Nate Carter. 2nd and 10 here. Childs, quick little RPO left side and hit quickly there by Davis and Igbinosun. 3rd and 6 here. Empty backfield for Aiden Childs, the quarterback, back to pass. He'll go over the middle, and it's bounced around, and he makes the catch. Montori Foster, already 5 catches for 77 yards, and he took a big shot and able to hold on for the first down. Now Carter nowhere to go as Ohio State seems to have adjusted on the run defense. What's up, CT? Welcome in. It is Michigan State, but yes, over the middle, wide open, a big hole, and Downs doing his safety thing. That's Tullis, the running back. And another big run there, Brandon Tullis, the freshman out of Dallas, over across the middle, right side throw, got Velling, the tight end. Hancock was with him, but another nice drive here for Michigan State, and they're in the red zone, 1st and 10. The 19, Ohio State bunching the line. They'll go play action, booting to the right side. Childs, good protection, and then he'll just chuck it out of bounds. Nice coverage for the Buckeyes in the back end. I formation again. Sophomore quarterback Aiden Childs, turn around. Stretch it to the right side, and nowhere to go with Tullis. Aiden Childs, 6'3", 217. Again, true sophomore out of Long Beach, California. Quick little RPO to the left side. It's sort of like a bubble screen, and it goes for just a couple of yards. Sets up a 4th and 9, and Jonathan Kim, very good kicker, one of the best kickers in the Big Ten, into the game. Jonathan Kim, and his kick is up, and his kick likely good here. And it is 10-3. So a bend but don't break for Ohio State's defense. And let's see what they can do here. Empty for Will Howard here. Team trailing. Jet motion, they'll go sweep. It's going to be Abuka. He'll cut back to the middle. Nice little run. Good play for Abuka, finding some space for 9. Good first down pickup there on that jet sweep. That little pop pass, very easy, because if it's dropped, it's just an incomplete pass. JT Barrett had a whole bunch of those for the Buckeyes back in the day. Slant left side, tipped away, tried to go over the top, just needed to layer that ball. Otherwise, Carnell Tate is wide open and heading to the end zone, but knocked away now, 3rd and 1. See if they try to run it. They will. Henderson's got the first down. Back to the middle. Travion breaking tackles past the 35. And a good run for Travion Henderson sets up a first down for Ohio State. A rare double tight end look to the right side. They'll go play action out of, an option keeper for Will Howard, and he'll actually gain positive yardage in this one for the senior quarterback, Will Howard. 2nd and 6. And Travion now. He'll try an outside zone. Travion with some blockers to the 50. Nice run for Travion Henderson. Give him about 10 and a first down. So Ohio State's been able to run the ball pretty effectively here. Just have lacked the explosives so far. Now Judkins, and he'll run right into the middle of the defense. And that linebacker, Jordan Turner, redshirt senior out of Farmington Hills, Michigan. 2nd and 8. Now they'll go empty once again. Will Howard, quick throw. Got a man. It's G. Scott. First down, G. Scott. He was so electric in the first game. Had a quiet game in that second game he had a monster game. Quiet against Marshall. Good first catch for him today. Motion coming from the freshman Smith. Blitz coming. They'll feel it wide open right side. They didn't cover Tate. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Oh, they blitzed the farm, and Will Howard felt it. Went to his hot receiver, and there was not a Spartan on the right side of the field there. Carnell Tate into the end zone. Just a true sophomore. Watch this. Howard's like, oh, that dude's uncovered. Look at that. There is not a green jersey on that side of the field. Maybe some blown coverage in addition to an all-out blitz. But Will Howard does a great job of picking it up and delivering a strike to his receiver. Sometimes I feel like that's got to be one of the hardest passes where you're like, oh, my dude is literally wide open. And then you probably try to short arm it a little bit, just try to guide it in there. But Howard delivered a strike, and Tate easily into the end zone. And that was a nice turn of events here for these Buckeyes. Now 10-10. And took a little bit of the wind out of the Spartan sails, I think. Here's another run up the middle. Another running back whose number is incorrect there. Here comes Tullis, the backup, and he's going to be blown up in the middle. Cody Simon right there, along with C.J. Hicks. This looked like a little bit more of a base 4-3 look on that play. 3-2. 3rd and 2, rather. Wide open left side. Tullis. Nobody's going to catch him. Wow. Braden Tullis. And finally, Denzel Burke from all the way on the other side of the field with a big, big play. And quickly, Ohio State now on their heels once again after that big run. Motion coming from Velling. He'll end up looking like a fullback, and it's blown up by J.T. Duamoalau. Again, the fake JTT, number 78. There's some weird things about the game. Obviously, it's their first one in a decade. In many ways, it's a really, really excellent video game. It's another completion across the middle. Sonny Styles beat by Velling. Hey, Applied, welcome in. But there are some weird things. Obviously, there are some guys who chose not to be in the game, and I totally get that part of it. So you can change. They put fake guys in to kind of be placeholders, i.e. number 78. He was some random guy named Tyler Bourne, but you can change his name to be JT Tuimoloau, but you can't change his number. You can change his height and his weight and stuff like that. Here, tipped and almost intercepted by Hicks. So you'll see a couple. You can't change their face. So JT Tuimoloau is not a white guy, but anyway, there he is. So it's picked off. Matthews, beautiful ball. He undercut him. Can he get to the corner? 20, 25, 30. Can he get around the quarterback? He can't. Childs makes a touchdown-saving tackle. But the Buckeye defense steps up in a huge way, and that's Jermaine Matthews, the true sophomore. He played well last year as a freshman, and Matthews makes a monster interception. And let's see if Ohio State can take advantage of some of that momentum again. Here is Jermaine Matthews playing in that trail position, and he does a nice job. Childs trying to get that one out to his receiver. And undercut by Jermaine Matthews with a huge pick. And now let's see if they go. Option keeper for Howard. Left side. Broken tackle 40, 45, 50. Puts the ball in the outside hand, and he picks up 12 into Spartan territory now. 1st and 10 for Will Howard. He's got Junkins on his left hip. Here comes Quinshawn up the middle. Quinshawn bullying Pave, spinning away. 8 yards. 1st down. Now just 2 away. If they want to run another play, they do not. 2-minute warning time here in East Lansing. Ohio State 10, Michigan State 10. Will Howard out of the shotgun now. Howard floats it, just dumps it off to Quinchon for an easy first down. Excuse me, Travion. Gets the first down, not by much, but got it. They'll go hurry up here. Back to pass, Howard. He'll go left side. Seam ball, incomplete. Jumping up high for it was G. Scott. Unable to bring it in. Now Howard in the shotgun again. 2nd and 10. $1:46 on the clock. Michigan State rushing 4. Howard in trouble. Now he'll go right side. Comeback route. Smith, the freshman, wide open. That was a beautiful looking route. Ran him off with his speed and then stuck his foot in the ground. That is an easy completion on that comebacker on the outside. Now over the middle. Got it. Ooh, just a lot of traffic, and Igbuka took a shot from the defender. 2nd and 10. Emeka Igbuka. Seeing the little birdies flying around his face, and Howard throws an interception. He gives it right back. Unfortunately, Fryer with the tackle, but back-to-back interceptions now for each quarterback. And you let Michigan State right back into the game, emotionally speaking. A touchdown there really would have put them up against the ropes. And Will Howard lets him off the hook as he tried to go over the middle. Childs quickly to the right side. 158 yards passing in this first half for Aiden Childs. And it looks like they are in no hurry, letting this clock run all the way down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Buckeyes blitz over the middle. And now it looks like they'll call timeout. Childs now back to pass. Pressure in his face. He'll go left side. Tipped and almost intercepted again. Igbinosin and Caleb Downs coming over as the safety help had chances to intercept that pass. They'll go empty again. Childs. Quick throw right side. Tipped up in the air and incomplete. Back to pass. Over the middle, Childs. Got it! Skinny on the post. And timeout called. That puts him into field goal range. That's tight end Brennan Parachek. And Parachek's got them a first down. Ohio State now trying to limit the damage. Blitz coming. Late throw. Incomplete. Really good coverage once again by Denzel Burke. Locked down on that right cornerback side. Left cornerback side, depending on your perspective of the field. Childs over the middle. Deep throw almost picked. Lathan Ransom knocked it down. Probably should have intercepted it, but it is not able to be retrieved. And now Childs again over the middle. Short throw, and this one looks like they're just going to go ahead and settle now for the field goal. They do. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. They're not calling their third final timeout. 2 seconds, like icing their own kicker. And Kim's kick is up, and Kim's kick is good. So efficient end of half drives. I will say that they've done a nice job. Those of you who have been around for our Madden sims know that we have been quite critical of Madden in their end of half and end of quarter drive situations. Hey LA, welcome in. A little bit here to start with. Again, both teams have played pretty well. Ohio State had a one big explosive play for a touchdown. They're going to get the ball back, but again, an interception late in the second quarter. Ohio State drove down, had the ball inside the red zone, and then Will Howard threw a untimely interception and had him back and Aiden Childs able to get him down and settle for 3 there. That's a good question, LA. They were going to play, they were number 5 last week, and they played number 1 Georgia. It was the Georgia-Alabama matchup, as blown up in the backfield is going to be Travion Henderson. So my guess is that they're either pretty high or pretty low, depending on how they did in that game. I can check for you afterwards if you'd like. Play action. Howard, left side throw, tipped and incomplete. He was trying to go for G. Scott, and they're going to have to punt it away. I thought about doing that Georgia-Alabama game for you, LA, but I mean, it's going to feel a little bit like an NFL season. So Ohio State's going to have their 12 games, then hopefully a Big Ten championship, then they'll start the 12-team playoff. And I'd like to try to bring at least some, if not all, of the 12-team playoffs. So we'll get some other teams from other games. So I'm not going to do any games of the week during the regular season, just because you know, trying to get this thing finished by September or so is going to be daunting. Yeah, 12-team playoff, baby. College has a 12-team playoff this year. If you win your conference in the Power 4 conferences, right? So Big 12, Big 10, SEC, and ACC, those 4 teams will automatically get a bye, and then the other 8 will play. So it's a 12-team playoff. Yeah, that's real this year in college football. So now Alabama can probably lose 2 or 3 games and still get in. Ohio State could lose a couple games and still get in. And then, yeah, if you get a Boise State or an at-large team or something like that, they're going to be able to squeak in now as well. Here comes the sophomore Aiden Childs, hit by Tuimoloau, knocked away, could have been picked off. Second time Ransom has just decided to swat it away and not try to go for the interception, but a good job by the Buckeye defense here, forcing a punt. Ricky, the punter, down inside the 5 and out in the back of the end zone. 10-13, Buckeyes trailing here by 3. Yep, for sure it will be. As it becomes more and more of an NFL light model. Oof, hit hard over the middle. 5-yard catch on that drag route to Jeremiah Smith. 2nd and 5 here. Pressure up the middle on a blitz. Got a man, G. Scott. First down. Nope, bad spot potentially. 3rd and inches is the call. Now Howard actually going to go under center for a rare snap here. Judkins in the backfield. They'll give it to Quinshon, and he's not going to get it. Oh my, Quinshon Judkins not going to get it. I almost went to the controller to stop the play like a coach mode, but I'm not sure if Ryan Day goes for it inside his own 30. But credit the Spartans with a run stop, a big run stop, and now Ohio State got to play defense here once again. It's like a 5-2 look here for the Buckeyes now. They're going to stretch it right side with Carter, and a nice play to scrape down the edge for Sonny Styles, and he's got another tackle for himself. Childs, sophomore, takes the snap. He'll give it across the middle to Carter. Carter, and he'll try to get upfield. Look at that, how quickly Caleb Downs, the best safety in America, as a true sophomore, and he got there in a hurry, and I am very excited to watch him play football for the Buckeyes. Now they'll rush for pressure, and Tuimoloau blows him up. First sack of the day for fake JTT, and it happens on a 3rd down, and it couldn't have happened at a better time, forcing a punt here. Back him up to the 20. Kit, that's a really good question. I haven't experimented with it. But we also haven't seen the vulgar lack of realism from their play calling. Like, I mean, again, partially because we're not sure fully what their offense is going to look like with Chip Kelly calling the plays yet, but I feel like it's been fairly realistic in terms to what they do. They do run some option, they run some RPOs, quick passes, deep shots. Here's some more veer. Oh, he does get the handoff off Henderson. 40. Inside the 40, he'll spin around to the 37 on that veer option keeper, and now they'll go hurry. So coach mode was kind of to try to get out of Madden's way because Madden was so silly. But that's a good question. We could try it. Motion coming. That's Emeka Egbuka now, straight to the right side. Play action. He'll step into it. Now dip it to the right side to Egbuka, who came in motion, and Emeka gets 3. It's kind of an extension of the running play there. That's going to be week 7, LA. It's coming up quick. They get one more game, and then they go to Oregon. Right side throw. First down catch, a little screen, a little bubble screen to the tight end, G. Scott. And again, we know he has that athleticism, the former 5-star receiver. Bulked up now to be a very talented tight end. Here comes in a run, and it's just going to be blown up in the backfield. That was a run blitz by the Spartans, and Ohio State ran right into it. Howard now out of the shotgun. Here comes Judkins, right side. Quinshon, and he'll get past the original line of scrimmage, but not by much. 3rd and 8 now coming up. It will be. It will be. Nope, no divisions anymore. Over the middle. And drag route from the tight end, and Scott able to get the ball across. A huge run after catch for a first down. Yeah, they got rid of the East and the West, so the Big Ten championship game will just be the 2 highest rated teams regardless. Zip it to the freshman. What a throw from Howard. That thing had some mustard on it, and Jeremiah Smith, the true freshman, flashing the Heisman. He was not that open in the back of the end zone, and Howard threw a dart. Watch this play again. Will Howard, bing! That was a laser beam, and the freshman there, right back there, little toe drag swag as well, and a big-time catch. Puts him in the end zone. Yeah, SEC doesn't either. So, yeah, you could see. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's like, oh, my gosh, if Ohio State doesn't beat Michigan, you got to fire Ryan Day. And I'm like, well, which time? They could play Michigan 3 times this season. They could play Oregon 3 times this season. So the playoff has changed a lot of things, and one of them is you can afford to lose a couple of games and be okay. So, yeah, like Ohio State and Michigan play in the last game of the regular season. Then they could play in the very next game in the Big Ten Championship. And then they could play like 2 or 3 weeks later in a playoff. So it gets kind of crazy. And you're right. When I did my first sim, just playing it myself, this is going to be eligible downfield. When I did the first season of just playing the game by myself, I ended up having to play Oregon 3 times. I played them in the regular season. I lost by 2 in overtime. And then I played them again in the Big Ten Championship and walloped them. And then I played them again in the semifinals of the playoffs, and I beat them again. So it's going to change the thing. It's going to change things for sure. Great pursuit again by Caleb Downs. He gets up there so quickly. Number 2, rocking the crop top there, the Ezekiel Elliott style jersey with those abs hanging out. 3rd and 14 for Childs now. The sophomore fired deep left side, knocked away by Igbinosin. And the Buckeye defense has very much sort of settled here to start the second half, which has been a good thing. They lead now 17-13. Here comes the freshman, Smith, from his own 35. Ducks his head past the 50. Nice return from Smith into Sparty territory. Yep, they very well could, LA. That is an absolute real possibility. And it's so tough to beat a team not once, but twice, but 3 times. Really, really hard. Yeah, and Penn State could easily snap. Penn State made the play. We could have 4 Big Ten teams easily. You could have 4 SEC, 4 Big Ten, and then 4 non-teams. There's another play-action screen being set up, and again, Boggle into the backfield. Will Howard sacked again. I need to try to get rid of that play. I'm not a fan of the play-action screen. It just takes too long. Here's a big 3rd and 16 now. Good protection for Howard. He'll just chuck it away, though. Good coverage downfield, and credit Michigan State with stepping up on defense there. 1:31 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Again, Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel. Kit joining in chat form today from California. Buckeyes 3-0. This is week number 5. They had a week 4 bye, also the beginning of Big Ten play. And stretch it right side, Carter. Broken tackle, first down, and then Ransom makes the tackle at the 49-yard line. Buckeyes leading 17-13. Appreciate all of our subscribers. Also, make sure you hit that like button. Helps to continue to grow our college football audience as we've just started adding the Ohio State Sims to the channel. We've been doing NFL Sims for years. Also going to continue to do the occasional Guardians game over the home stretch and potentially and hopefully a Guardians playoff run as well. And flip that thing out to the side. Childs, 3rd and 10. All right, sounds good. Take care, buddy. 3rd and 10. Childs. Pressure coming, and Jack Sawyer will get there. The senior steps up with a big-time sack again on 3rd down. They only have 2, but they've both been 3rd down sacks. And Sawyer and Tuimolau each have 1. And now last play of the 3rd quarter will be a punt here. Ohio State sets up the return. Here comes Smith from his own 10. Blockers in front of him. Juke move at the 25. Pushed out of bounds at the 30. Nice return from the rookie Jeremiah Smith. 17-13 here, heading into the 4th quarter. It's been pretty even. You can see how much the time of possession disparity, though. Michigan State's had the ball a bunch. Ohio State, maybe one more touchdown here could seal this thing here. They'll flip the field from the 30. Heading right to left on your YouTube dial. RPO right side. Can he get a block? Tate, he can't. He kind of got stuck on the backside of his blocking teammate. And there you go. completed passes this season for Will Howard, and just game number 4 for him. Probably not going to get subbed out in the fourth quarter as he has pretty much all other games so far. We've seen Devin Brown. Here comes Howard with a fastball over the middle. Scott again. G. Scott in front of like 4 green jerseys for a first down, and now they want to go quick. Buckeyes want to go quick. Howard up to the line. No huddle. And here's a quick handoff to Henderson. To the right side. Travion 40, 30, 25, 20, 10. Down to the 12-yard line. Travion Henderson. And they'll go fast again. Hey, welcome in 1985. They'll go quick again. Howard quickly looks to the right side. Inside the 15-yard line. Travion again. Can he get wide? To the 10, to the 5, to the house! Travion Henderson! Big time, back-to-back runs, he says, nighty-night time. And the home Spartan fans got awfully quiet there on that drive. What a sequence of events. They just goosed the tempo at just the right time. Sucking wind was the defense, and Travion with 2 big runs and into the end zone. And again, that's why it's such a luxury to have he and Quinshon Judkins, because Travion here fresh in the fourth quarter, so they could go hurry up, and bam, a 1 minute and 10-second drive, 4 plays, 70 yards, a big shot to Scott over the middle, and then 2 Travion Henderson big-time runs into the end zone. And that took a little bit of the air out of this building, I'm not going to lie. 24-13, and yes, still plenty of time. Left side run. I've heard that his spin move is like insane. But they did say, and again, we haven't had a college football game in a decade, and so much like Madden, there will be, they said, weekly updates and even like 2 or 3 gameplay updates over the course of the season. So my guess is that his spin move might come back to life again. And again, it's not a him thing. It's they build that. It's one of their abilities that they build in, kind of like the superstar abilities. And then they've got like bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and he just has like a platinum level spin move, and it's just insane. Blown up in the backfield. That was the wrong read. Jack Sawyer got there in a hurry and a big third down. But yeah, I have seen some videos where he's untackleable, especially against a PvP with another human trying to tackle you. Nice throw by Childs. This sophomore's looked good. Michigan State at 3-1. They may be okay. Jonathan Smith, a good coach, again, coming in his first season. He's got himself kind of a talented young sophomore quarterback here with Aiden Childs. And now Childs back to pass. Left side throw into traffic and caught and held on. Oh, Montori Foster lost his lid on that one. And now they'll go hurry up here. And he'll quickly get under center, and then they'll slow back down. And now they'll run motion. And they'll give it to the right side. That's the running back again, Nate Carter. 2nd and 8 now. Trickling down towards 10 minutes to go in the game. Play action. Now he'll boot. Now he's in trouble. Now he'll throw. Got it. Nice tackle in space by Ransom. 3rd and 2. Inside the 10-yard line. They can get the first down at about the 3. Back to pass. Childs, right side, end zone, almost picked off. Denzel Burke skies for the football and knocks it down, and down 11. They'll go ahead and take the 3 here with Jonathan Kim, their excellent kicker. And that's Kim's 3rd field goal of the day. And now with 9:27, let's see if Ohio State stays aggressive or if they want to throw this thing in chew clock mode now. Still 9:24. I would just run regular offense. A little bit of life back into the defense here. You can hear the crowd trying to get them back into it. Howard shifts the play. Here comes Henderson up the middle. Travion to the 20. He's got 11 carries for 93 yards today. He has been very good. 2nd and 5. Will Howard claps his hands once. Delayed snap. Quickly over the middle. Drag route to Igbuka. 30, 35, 40. Emeka Igbuka pushing his way past the 45 to the 50 and then shoved out of bounds But a great run after catch before that big shot from Dylan Tatum to safety. But what a run after the catch for Emeka Egbuka. And they're going to go hurry up out of it. Although now kind of just slowing things down. So it keeps the offense, or it keeps the people out there. Quick little throw right side. Little RPO look, and they'll go to the freshman Jeremiah Smith. Now they'll slow it back down, breaking the huddle with about 18 seconds. And play action. Quick throw, and it could have been picked. That zone defense, he read it wrong, and he either needed to lay it over the top, or he needed... Here's an option keeper, a QB draw from Howard. What a run. What a play call there from Chip Kelly. And that's a huge first down to keep the sticks moving as they head into Michigan State. RPO left side, got it to Tate. Broken tackle, and now he's down to the 15-yard line. Carnell Tate. Yeah, that sounds about right. I would have him about 11-1 in Big Ten champs. How about an RPO left side to G. Scott, and he's pushed out of bounds. First and goal at the 4 now for the Buckeyes. Looking for the kill shot here. Henderson in the backfield next to Will Howard. Back to pass, though. Howard, right side. Stuck it in the numbers. Touchdown! Brandon Innes. His first catch of the day, and it's a touchdown. Brandon Innes, the 5-star #1 wide receiver recruit from a year ago, who had some injuries and didn't play a ton as the true freshman. But he's poised to be wide receiver #4 on this roster here with Smith, Tate, and Egbuka, and he has a great catch there. 31-16 now, and Ohio State, again, on the road in the Big Ten, you just got to get out of Dodge. You got to survive. We've seen too many of those games at Iowa, at Purdue, at Michigan State in the past, at Penn State, at Michigan, of course. Just want to try to hold, serve, and win anyway on the road. Play action, Childs, across the middle, got a man. That's Foster, the receiver. He's had a nice day. Montori Foster now 10 catches. 140 yards, and they're going to try to go hurry up. All right, LA, take care, buddy. Option keeper Childs. Blown up in the backfield again. Actually, I guess they'll give him a gain of 2, but man, Caleb Downs is an eraser back there for the Buckeyes at the safety position. Childs again, quick little throw. That's going to be Nate Carter, the running back, out of the backfield. Over 300 yards passing today for Childs. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Shifting of the formation here with 5:32 to go. Childs receives the snap back, and he'll give it to Carter. Carter tries the right. Yep, won't go anywhere. Sonny Styles blew it up. Nice play by Sonny. Moving from safety to linebacker. Excited to see what he can do at the second level this season. Play action pump from Childs. Pressure coming, and he'll be sacked again. Tuimoloau, #2 for JTT. Back to the 42-yard line. And that's a big sack. That one hurts. 31-16, Michigan State trailing. Trying to get back into it. Tuimoloau, give him 2 in a row. It's like the Penn State game. He gets sack #3, and JTT pushes him all the way back. 4th and 29. Oh, my. He is having a monster game here. Pressure coming. Throw it left side. Picked off. Intercepted. It's Calvin Simpson Hunt. And he's got it. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, a pick 6 for Calvin Simpson Hunt. The redshirt freshman into the game for a little stamina sub, and he picks it off, and House calls it. And that's going to make this one feel much more comfortable for the Scarlet and Gray here. Their first road test, their first Big Ten matchup. And they look up to the test, don't they? 38-16 now with their defense. Getting a touchdown on this one. He taken in the end zone. 3:34 on this fourth quarter clock. Appreciate all everybody being on. Phil Nagy for Nagy on Sports. They'll try to go deep, and Nick Benosin knocks it away. Appreciate all of our subscribers. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, please do. And you will never miss another game again as we fresh into our brand new Ohio State simulated dynasty, showing you every week, not showing you the recruiting offline stuff. You don't need to watch all of those parts, but excited to be bringing this one to you here and over the middle. Are using Matt 10 sliders. These are the first version of Matt 10 sliders. We've been using his sliders in Madden for a long time. We play on Heisman level. And again, it's just the Super Salmon is picked again. Is it Jermaine Matthews? Again, his second pick of the day. Sophomore Jermaine Matthews now with interception number 2, and all of a sudden the defense here in the second half has just been really, really special. Was it 13-10 at halftime, I think? So they've given up 3 points. Here comes Henderson, left side to the 20. Breaking tackles, that gives them 100 on the day. Travion Henderson inside the 20-yard line here, 2:30 to go in the game. Play action from Howard, then floated over the middle and complete. Tried to go for Smith. Not sure why you don't just hand the football off there now at this point, up 22, but what do I know? Play action again. Howard, end zone picked. You deserve that one. Tatum picks it off in the end zone. So Howard, his second pick of the day. I have no idea why you're throwing the football there, up 22 with 2:25 to go. You hand the ball off and you get out of dodge. Childs rips it. First down. Oh, tipped. And incomplete. That was the tight end, Jack Velling, and he got drilled by Denzel Burke. 2:20 on this fourth quarter clock. Childs back to pass again. He'll fire over the middle. Picked again! 4 interceptions, and it's Caleb Downs, and he's going to score! My, oh my, Miss American Pie, Caleb Downs, the All-American safety who came up from Alabama after Saban retired. And he's, by all accounts, the best safety on the planet. Almost committed to Ohio State out of high school, went to Alabama, had a sensational rookie season. And he does have those return skills. You've heard about him. He sometimes goes through the running back drills with the Buckeyes, and he is a return option. And he just pick six that one to the house. Caleb Downs now 2 fourth quarter pick sixes. As Aiden Childs' day is not going the way that he wanted it to. So now I gotta think if Ohio State gets the ball back that they will go into the chewing of the clock. .213 on this clock. Childs back at it again. Started out with a pretty solid day. He's going to end the day with 4 interceptions. I guess maybe more, perhaps. Childs, now he will just chuck it out of bounds. Had some space and a guy to dump it off to there, Nate Carter, actually. Maybe panicked a little bit. 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Over the middle. And dumps it off. C.J. Hicks makes a quick tackle. We've got the 2-minute warning time here. In East Lansing, Ohio State comfortably up now 45-16. Childs, deep throw, right side, tipped away by Ransom. He had been beat by Foster by a step. But a nice play by Ransom, and he's had a couple of those important PBUs in this game. 4th and 10 now. Over the middle, caught by Velling. Not Velling. Another tight end. I saw the 2. That's going to be Brennan Parachek again. Sophomore out of Dexter, Michigan. Here's Parachek with another catch. This one was a lot of fun, guys. Appreciate you being on. Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel. Across the middle, Montori Foster again, and some garbage time catches now. 11 for $158. Foster's had a monster game. As Montori Foster, Aiden Childs, quarterback, over the middle again, and incomplete this time. Hancock, the one who knocks it out. Buckeyes started a little slow, but in the second half found their footing, scored some big-time drives. Tempo helped them get some things done. And then a couple of pick sixes here in the fourth quarter when Michigan State was trying to come back, really sealed this one off. And 4th and 9 now with 1 minute and 6 seconds. So Ohio State will go 1-0 in the Big Ten, 4-0 overall. They have one more game, Iowa perhaps, before they go to Oregon, and that's the big one. Yeah, everybody's talking about that one. So we'll have that one for you here in a couple of days. Trying to do one about once a day as the schedule allows. So we can try to get through these games before the real season starts. Over the middle, Childs almost picked off again. Another catch for Montori Foster, and they'll try to go hurry up. Keep him out of the end zone here, Bucks. Come on. Childs. Touchdown, Foster. He deserves it. He's had a really nice day, so good for him to get one on the back end. Of course, it won't matter at all in the outcome, but Montori Foster has had a very nice day. 6'1", 186 junior, again out of Lakewood St. Edward's High School, Cleveland, Ohio. Playing some solid foosball for the Michigan State Spartans. 45-23 is how this one likely going to come to an end. And Smith back there to return the kick. He gets up to about the 17, and why are we not just kneeling? Hand off to Henderson. And Travion picks up 7. And they don't have to snap it again. All right, guys, this one was a lot of fun. I appreciate you joining me for it. Ohio State going to get the big dub here today. Offensive, defensive performances. How about 28 points in the fourth quarter for the Buckeyes, including 2 pick sixes to help seal it. Player of the game will be Will Howard, 271 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. He also had 2 interceptions in this one, 66.7% of his passes complete. Let's take a gander at a few things. Aiden Childs was 31 of 54 for 375, 2 touchdowns, and again the 4 interceptions. Nate Carter today, 24 carries, 66 yards today. Childs 7 for 31. That's because of all those sacks. Brendan Tullis, the freshman running back, 7 for 59 on that one. Big day for Montori Foster, 13 for 173 and a touchdown, 6 for the tight end Jack Belling. Then there's Parrot Jack Carter, freshman Nick Marsh, Antonio Gates Jr. with the touchdown for his only catch of the day here. 10 tackles for Malik Spencer, the safety. 10 tackles for Amorion Smith as well. 2 sacks for Boggle, a half for Dunnigan and Fontana and Jalen Thompson. 2 picks today, Malik Spencer and Dylan Tatum. So both safeties getting picks in this one. For your Ohio State Buckeyes, Will Howard, 22 of 33, 271. The 3 touchdowns, the 2 interceptions. Already talked about that today. Travion Henderson, 13 for 121, touchdown. He was the workhorse. Howard just 8 for 7. Junkins just 6 carries for 29 yards in this one. 6 for 66 for G. Scott, 5 for 70 for the freshman Jeremiah Smith, 5 for 68, no touchdown for Cornell Tatum. Emeka Ibuka 4 for 61. Ennis with a 4-yard touchdown, and Travion had a singular 2-yard catch. Tackles today, 12 for Sonny Styles, 11 for Davison Igbinosun, 10 for Caleb Bounds. 3.5 sacks today for JTT, a half for Jack Sawyer. The 2 picks for Matthews, 1 for Calvin Simpson-Hunt and 1 for Caleb Downs. He took his to the house, of course. No forced fumbles in this one, but the 2 defensive touchdowns there helped to seal it at the end. So Ohio State wins 45-23. This one was a lot of fun. Appreciate everybody being on. Thanks again so much to all of our subscribers. You guys are the best. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Here is the remaining top 25. So it looks like Georgia did win LA, to answer your question. No, it's this week. Excuse me. This week they play Alabama, number 5. So Alabama there at number 5 playing number 1, Georgia. Number 6 versus number 9, Notre Dame and Louisville. Then you have Arizona, Texas, Louisville, and Miami rounding out the top 10. Auburn is still undefeated. Iowa State still undefeated. Nebraska still undefeated after a 1-point win over Illinois. Texas Tech still undefeated. UCF and North Carolina also coming in as undefeated teams. Of course, Oregon, Alabama, Michigan, Georgia still up there as well. All right, guys, this one was a lot of fun. Appreciate you being on with me. Current Heisman watch after about 4 weeks has Christian Leary, Riley Leonard, Gio Lopez, the quarterback from South Alabama. Of course, the freshman, Preston Stone, and Connor Weigman, currently up there on your Heisman Trophy alerts. All right, guys, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful rest of your day. This one was a lot of fun, and I will talk to you very soon. For Kit out on the left coast who joined in chat earlier, Phil here in Central Ohio. We are Nagy on Sports, guys. Appreciate you. Take care of yourselves. Today we will say go Buckeyes. And as always, go Browns.